Hey guys, welcome to Chit Chat with QT, where I discuss reality TV, hot topics, entertainment, and more. Please make sure to like this video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. All of my topics are my opinions only and is for entertainment purposes, and everything is alleged. So, guys, let's get into the video. Mel has finally addressed the Scots, basically Marceau. But she spoke on how her and Martell basically helped Marceau get into business. So she said that Martell came to her. He said that Marceau was having issues finding a job, and he was just wondering if it would be okay if they can teach him the ropes as far as the property preservation business. And Mel says she had no problem with it. She loves helping people. She decided to go ahead and do it. She served as an advisor, and Martell and Marceau went into business, and that's how Schultz Industry came about. So Mel had all the contacts. She vouched for Marceau in order for him to get the contracts and for him to work. She also stated how Martell sold his percentage in the company for a very small price because for them at that time, it wasn't about the money. They were just looking to help a friend get established. So you guys take a listen to what Mel had to say, and I'll be back at the end with my commentary.
Martell came to me, and what he said was, hey, he said, Marceau still has not had any luck with finding a job. He said, what do you think about us showing him what Hold and Hope does and kind of teaching him the ropes of property preservation? Okay, we were all close and friends at the time, so I said, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm down. I said, and I'll just kind of be like you guys' advisor, kind of making sure that the business is moving on the right path or whatever. So from there, that's how Scope came about. Martell and Marceau went into business together. It was solely supposed to be a short-term thing, which was to simply help him get work, get income coming in, all of that kind of stuff. So Martell and Marceau went in business together. I was the one helping get the work to their business because I knew all the people at the Nationals, because my company had been doing it for that time for like maybe about 7 years. Yeah, about 7 years at that time. So I knew everybody. Everybody knew me. Everybody knew Hold and Hope. So they know if I'm vouching for somebody, that's what it is. So I was helping the work come in so that they could get jobs. Long story short, Marceau ended up buying Martell out for a very small amount of money because it wasn't about the money. It was sincerely about helping friends. That's it. There's the Scope scenario. Nothing more, nothing less. And I love doing stuff. Like I love helping friends out. Like if you have a friend that's in need and you ain't trying to help, then what kind of friend are you? Come on.
Now, isn't that something else? If that ain't biting the hand that fed you, I don't know what is. Because we know who is still into the property preservation business. It's the one that's still teaching courses right now today, like she taught Marceau, and that's Mel. And you can't get Schultz without Holtz. And he damn sure wouldn't be on Love and Marriage Huntsville without the Holtz. So for Marceau to have this cocky attitude as he does today is beyond crazy to me. No loyalty at all. None. Because he waited until that ink was dry on that divorce decree to show his natural behind when it comes to Mel. And I was surprised to hear Mel say that he didn't have a job at all, because it was rumored that at one point he was allegedly a general manager for a movie theater. Making sure the popcorn machine is full and making sure that the popcorn is swept up in the theater. It's not much really that goes into a movie theater. Yes, there's some business, financials, and all of that, but there's other employees that really do that. But I don't even know if that's true now based on this clip with what Mel has said. And I looked up Marceau's net worth on the internet. They're claiming that he's worth $10 million. I don't see that at all. And I definitely don't believe it because allegedly it's rumored that Letitia is the one that took out a $950,000 loan for them to start the building process on the land that they purchased for this home that they're building. So the math ain't mathing if you ask me. So I definitely don't believe his net worth is $10 million. But he's comfortable now, thanks to Mel and Martell. But like I said, I could see the shift in energy when it came to Marceau and how he started to talk to Mel. You know, it was so bad in the beginning that people thought he had a little thing for Mel. And Mel even came out and said he's never tried anything with her and all of that. But I'm sure he has some type of admiration because deep down inside he knows that Mel is the one that put him on as far as that business as well as the show. But once that divorce was final, that's when we began to see this new Marceau. It was like he was saying, Mama, I made it and I don't need them no more. And boy, have the tables turned. Because remember, Martell had to go back groveling at Marceau's feet, basically begging Marceau to let him now buy back into Schultz. And Marceau shut that down quick. Now, being as sly as he is, in my opinion, he had a talk with Tisha off camera and told her she would need to be the one to say no concerning Martell, since she allegedly owns the majority of the company. I don't believe that, not one bit. Because y'all know damn well Letitia ain't calling no shots over Marceau. And if he wanted Martell back in business with him, Martell would be back in business with him right now today. And that just shows you how low down people can be. Here it is, this man went to his then wife to put Marceau on, and he couldn't even return the favor. If we can see, just from watching them on TV and the internet, that Martell is nowhere near what he was as far as business-wise when he was married to Mel, then you know damn well right there in that town, in Huntsville, Marceau sees that as well. And for him to not extend that same hand that Martell and Mel extended to him is bogus. But I told you guys in previous videos, those Scots are some slicksters, and in my opinion, they ain't worth a damn. And that's why I wish Mel and Martell could have had a peaceful co-parent relationship as far as being on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Because the Scots' goal, with Marceau being the leader, is to take over Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's now his goal. They done knocked Martell on out the business. Mel don't need him. She good. But Martell, he's not in business with him. And they want this show. Last season was the perfect example of that. We saw so much of the Scots. We saw so much of Letitia's family. They're trying to take over. So it's a damn shame. I'm glad Mel addressed this, with Letitia and Marceau basically making a mockery of that child custody case like they did earlier this week and all of that. They are low down. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen on, since this new season has started. But I keep saying it's time for my girl Mel to either get a show that's focused on her life, her business, her kids, or something needs to happen because these people are dirty. So you guys, let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you feel like I do. Do you feel that If Mel and Martell extended a hand to Marceau, which Tisha then benefited from, do you think it was wrong for them to shut Martell down and tell him no, that he couldn't buy back into the business so he can have some financial stability? Like I said, the tables have truly turned. So drop down in the comments. Let's chit chat about it. I hope you guys have liked this video. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another one. And definitely subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.